Well, I have the video of yesterday's lesson that I'm gonna put it up on Canvas and you can watch that, okay? Yes? Okay. So, okay, if you weren't here yesterday, I have a video of yesterday's lesson that I'm gonna put the video on Canvas in a minute. But just on this one. So here, were there any ones that we had questions on that we wanted to go over? About the next page? None that we had questions on. Okay, so if you are done with the assignment, so front and back, everybody, the assignment was front and back. Do we understand? Yes? If you're done with that, I need you to put your name on it, take it out of your packet, and then turn it in. If you are not done, you need to finish it and turn it in like during advisory time, yes? Okay. So go turn it in now. Hmm. They're on the back desk right now.
Are you okay?
I'm just waiting for you guys. So. Okay. Shh. All right, so we ready, guys? Yes? Okay, only if you're done with it. If you're not done with it, wait to turn it in. Are you finished? Okay. All right. Stapler's on the back over there. It's okay. Here, just tear it out in a minute. Let's do this. Okay. So here's our lesson for today. So guys, today this is new. Y'all have not done what we're about to do today. You have not done it before in math. So like most of the stuff that we've been learning so far this year is like a review of 8th grade. This though is new. Okay. So we're gonna learn today how to write equations in what is called point slope form. Okay. So in math, we have several different ways that we write the equations of a line. So y'all already know slope intercept, okay? Today, we're learning about point slope form. And then we've also kind of like looked at standard form a little bit, like our warm up that we did. You know how the X and the Y are together on one side? That's standard form, okay? But today we're gonna learn how to write it in point slope. So y'all notice the names of it. Like yesterday was slope intercept, right? Is what could we read off or what did we need to write it? The slope and the y-intercept, yes? Okay, today, what do we need? We need a point on our line and what? The slope of our line. So you need a point and a slope to write it in point slope form. Or if you have point slope form, you can read off a point, you can read off the slope, yes? All right, so this is the formula for point slope form. Y minus y1 is m times x minus x1, okay? This plain y and the plain x, those are gonna stay as the letters x and y. But do you see the y1, m, and x1? Yes? We're gonna replace those three with different numbers, all right? So it's not that hard, just follow along. And what I'm gonna show you has like, we're gonna use a lot of parentheses to begin with, and those are gonna be like training wheels, okay? So once we don't need the parentheses anymore, we can take them off. So first thing here, it says slope. Slope is -5, so slope is your m, okay? And then the point, you see the point? That's your x1 and your y1. So label it. So x1 is the -3, and then y1 is 6. And now all we gotta do is rewrite. Y'all remember how whenever we're replacing like a variable with a number, what do we put instead of the variable? We put parentheses, right? And then we go fill in. So that's what we're gonna do. So we have y minus, And then we're gonna replace y1, right? So put a pair of parentheses for it. Leave it blank for right now. Okay, and then what's next? And then we have equal, and then what's next in our formula? M, right? I'm not gonna put a pair of parentheses for M because it gets a little bit confusing, but just know we're gonna replace M with a number, yes? Okay, so M, and then we have parentheses, and then what's next? X, and then minus, you see that X1? We're gonna replace X1, so put another pair of parentheses, and then close up that one that's around the X's. So this is all you should have written right now. So all I'm doing, that's like the skeleton, okay? So y minus y1 equals, then we have a little space for m, and then x minus x1. Now let's go fill in. Y minus, what goes in this first blank? Y1, which is 6. Okay, and then what goes before the parentheses? M, which in our case is -5. And then we have x minus, and then in those parentheses right here should be x1. So what's our x1? -3. You cannot drop off these negatives. I'm going to show you how we deal with them in a second here. Yes? All right. So now this doesn't look the prettiest, right? Let's make it look better. Y'all, y minus 6. Is there anything special with that 6 that I need those parentheses there? No. So I'm just going to rewrite it. Now, I'm going to have you guys rewrite it like, don't take up all this space because we're going to come back to these notes tomorrow, okay? We're finishing these notes tomorrow. Can you just put it on my desk for me? Okay, so y minus 6, just rewrite that. So y minus 6 equals, and then this -5 outside the parentheses, we're going to leave it there. And now in the parentheses, do y'all see in the parentheses how we have x minus -3? Y'all, minus negative. When we see those double negatives, what do they become? A plus. So instead of x minus -3, we're going to have x plus 3. And there's your equation in point slope form. That's it. That's it. That's it. Yes. For today. Okay? So let's go to example 2. So yeah, tomorrow is going to be more complicated, but for today, that's it. Yes? All right, so let's go look at number 2. Shh, come on. Look at number 2. Slope, that's your what? M. What do I need to label my point? X1, Y1. All right. Y minus, put parentheses, equals, leave a space, X minus, put your other pair of parentheses, there you go. Let's plug in. Y minus what? -4 equals, and then what's going to go right here? 2/3. And we have X minus what? 8. All right, now just go clean up the parentheses. Y minus -4. What do the double negatives become? Plus. So Y plus 4. And so the 2/3. And then look, X minus 8. Do I really need those other parentheses in there? No, I can just have X minus 8. But I still need those big parentheses overall. Okay, that's all it is, guys. So there's your point slope form. So if you want to write this here, you can. Okay. And then tomorrow we're going to discuss how to get this point slope form to be slope intercept, okay? So today is the easy part. Tomorrow's going to be a little bit more challenging, but it's not that bad. All right. To the middle of the year, yeah. The map test? A maze? No, no maze. For people who are absent. Yeah. Okay, so let's go here. Let's do this one. So I want y'all to notice something there. Y'all look at, I kind of want you to notice the pattern so we can start like not using the parentheses, right? Look at your original point. You see how the x is positive? Yes? Yeah, positive 8. Look what happened in our formula. What did we end up doing? -8, right? Look at the y1. Do you see how the y1 was negative like originally? What did it become in the formula? Plus. So if you notice that pattern, you can kind of skip doing the parentheses, yes? Okay. I'm not going to skip the parentheses just yet, but I want you to see if you could try it in your head. And so let's do this one. Again, label it x1, y1. So I'm going to write it here, but what do y'all think? What do you think we should have? Y what? Should it be plus or -4? Plus, right? Because you just do the opposite. So I'm going to write it with the parentheses. Y minus, and then the y1 is -4 equals, and then m is -4/3. X minus -9. Again, look, y minus -4, what does that become? Y plus 4. And then look, x minus -9, what does that become? X plus 9. Okay, so if you can remember that pattern, that you just like change the sign of whatever your point is originally, you don't have to write that first line of work. Okay, yeah. So there you go. That's point slope form. Okay. And then let's do our last one there. So this one, y'all listen. This one, I'm not gonna use the parentheses. I'm just gonna go straight to the answer, yes? Are we ready? Okay. So y, and then look, should I have +7 or -7? -7. Y -7. And then what? 3.2. And then x, what? Plus or -10? +10. There you go. That's point slope form. And like I said, don't use all your room because we gotta have some room to do some work tomorrow so we can convert that to slope intercept. So today we're just doing point slope. Tomorrow we're gonna actually practice going to slope intercepts. So we're gonna be getting rid of the parentheses and getting everything all on the same side. Okay. This example right here with the 9x and 2y, we're gonna come back to this example tomorrow. Yes. Okay. So turn the page. And these, come on. These first two examples, we're going to come back to these again tomorrow because we're going to practice converting our answer choices. So go to the last two examples where it says write an equation in point slope form given the graph. So we should be looking at the bottom two graphs. All right, everybody, for point slope form, what are the two things you need to write? Or to write it, you need a what? A point and a slope. So what are the two things you need to write an equation in point slope form? The point and the slope. So can we find a point from these graphs? Yes. Can you find the slope from these graphs? Yes. All right. So step one, what does it say? Find the slope. How many points do you need to find on your graph to find the slope, guys? 2. Okay. Find 2 points. I want you guys to practice naming for me 2 points on this graph. I want like the x comma y. -6, 5. So -6 up to where y is 5. Yes. So -6, 5. That's a good point. -3, 3. -3 up 3. Right there. 3, -1. Yeah. Okay. So those are good. But just how many of those do we need? We just need 2 to do our slope, right? And then when we're writing the equation, we just pick 1. Okay, so let's find our slope. I'm gonna go between the farthest left 2 here. So just do rise and run. So look, my run is 3. My rise is how many? 2. But y'all pay attention. It's what? Up or down? Is down, so it's negative. So what's my slope? -2/3. All right, very good. Okay, good job. So you're welcome. So -2/3. Yes, guys? Okay, there's our slope. What's the other thing we need? A point. Y'all, how many points do we put on there? 3 of them, right? How many of them do you need? Just 1. It doesn't matter which point you use. Which point do y'all want to use? The -3/3? All right, let's do that. So I'm gonna write it down here. I'm gonna use the point -3/3. Could I have used any of the other ones? Yes, okay. So, and y'all, here's the thing. As long as you're putting the stuff into the formula correctly, your equations of your lines might look different, but they will all be equivalent, okay? So I just want you to know that. Because if you go and you convert them all to slope intercept, they'll all come out the same in the end. So let's just use this point right here. So x1, y1. So we got what? Y plus or minus 3? Yeah, -3 equals and what? We have 2/3. And then in the parentheses, we're going to have what? X plus 3. Okay, so there's point slope. There you go. And then let's do our second example, and then we'll look at a couple from the homework, and then y'all just, you're going to finish up the rest of the problems there. Yes, whatever. I was telling you, whatever you don't finish from the day before, you make your homework. Yeah. All right, come on. Can y'all do me a favor? Can y'all try to find the slope from here for me?
Yes, ma'am.
You had a test over that. Come on. Come on. Find the slope from that graph. Nope. The slope is the same for the whole line. Come on. We're on this example. So no, we're finding the slope of this line right now. You can't use that point because it's not like right on the intersection. So you should use this one here. Yes. What is your question?
I was just
Hush. Hey. Y'all need to stop.
still wondering if it was going if it's positive, is like the line is.
That's a positive slope, yeah. Yeah, find the slope. So use this, right? Okay. And then one more point and do the little triangle. Almost. Check your counting. You're just counting too many. So like maybe if you just draw the lines, right? And then count how many boxes this is. 1, 2, 3. How many boxes? 1, 2, 3.
Oh, I was thinking like you can like it here and then this. I'm sorry, this one.
No, don't double count. So you're almost there. So instead of 6, it's 5. Okay, so y'all, what was our slope? Okay, let's look right here. You could use, shh, come on. Y'all are almost there. You could use this point right here and also use your y-intercept, right? Okay, or you could have even used this one there. It's gonna be the same. Y'all count, rise over run. Up 1, 2, 3, and we're going up, so it's positive, yes? And then count how far you go over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stop. That's rude. Come on, don't say that. All right, so y'all, come on, what's our slope? 3 over 5. Okay, give me a, hey, give me a point to use, because that's the other thing we need. Do it. This one? It's not -7. It's what? -5, -7. Yeah. Okay. Do you have to use only that point? No. You could use other ones, yes? Okay. So we have what? If I'm going with this point, I'm going to have y what? +7 is what? 305, and then x +5. All right, there you go. Yeah, if you use that one, if you use the 0, -4, you would have y +4. Stop. Josh. X -0. Yeah. So it's not, you're right. You don't have to have the x -0, but like since it's point slope, you have to have it there right now. But when we go to slope intercept, you could like take it away. Because it's -4. So that's why it's +4. Okay. All right. Assignment. Shh. Okay. Y'all got to listen carefully. We're doing the assignment. Y'all. We're doing the assignment in stages, yes? Okay. We're doing the assignment stages. Everybody. I'm gonna do, y'all. Have you, y'all. Look at the instructions for numbers 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Slope intercept. Y'all, did we learn how to take a point and a slope and write the equation of slope intercept today? Not yet. Today we learned what? Point slope. What did I say we're gonna learn to do tomorrow? The slope intercept, okay? So listen carefully. Shh. Y'all, like, come on. This is the last part. Just need your focus. So for these 4 problems for today, we're gonna do like half the problem. Do we understand? We're gonna finish the rest of it tomorrow, yes? So for today only, I want you to just write the point slope and then we stop. So let's do the first one here. So what would this equation be in point slope form? Y -1 equals what? Times
X plus
-2. Okay? So everybody, shh. I need your attention up here. So today, 1, 2, 3, 4, you're just gonna write the point slope and you stop. We're gonna finish the rest of the problem tomorrow, yes? Okay. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, 5, 6, 7, we're gonna do those on Wednesday, tomorrow. Okay, 5, 6, 7, we're gonna do that tomorrow. Don't scratch them out. Okay. Shh. 8, 9, and 10. Can y'all stop? 8, 9, and 10 we're doing today. Okay, today's Tuesday. So everybody, let's look at number 10 together. This is just like the example we did. But number 10 is a little bit trickier. I want y'all to look, look at the X and the Y axis. Look at what they're counting by. Everybody look at them. No. Because look, here is 0, there's a line, and then there's 4. So what are they counting by? By 2s. So your X and Y axis are counting by what? 2s. So let's find our slope. Tell me. They gave us 2 points on the graph, yes? But do you have to use those 2 points? No. If I were you, I would use the 6, 4. But would I use that negative 4, 9? No. Come on, go right here. Use that point that I marked. Now is it easier to find your slope? Okay, let's find it. So y'all look. How many jumps did I do? 6, but what is everyone counting by? By 2, so what's the run? It's 12. Okay, now how about the rise? Yeah, the rise is what? 6, yes? But it's down, so it's what? Negative 6. So what's our slope? Yeah, negative 6 over 12, which reduces to negative 1/2. Now, y'all, come on. Which point do you want to use to write your equation? Yeah, use 6, 4. There's your x1 and y1. All right, let's write it. So what is it? Y. Does everybody agree? Is it -4 plus 4? What is it? All right, it's -4 equals what? Negative 1/2, and then x what? -6. There you go. So you guys got to do 8 and 9, yes? Okay, and then there's just a couple more. So turn the page. Yeah. I don't know what else we would do. Okay. So, hey, come on, y'all. For 11 and 12, 11 and 12, all I want you to do today is point slope form. Y'all read the instructions on them. What's the only thing they tell you that has to like happen with your line? They have to have what? Like a specific slope, yes? To write point slope form, you need what? A slope and a point. Does it tell you what point you have to use? No, you get to choose a point and then just plug it in. That's it. Okay. And then I want you to do 18 and 19 today. And then the other ones we're going to come back to tomorrow. Yes? So that's all you got to do today. The rest of them we will do tomorrow. If you have questions as you're working, just let me know.